What's up everyone, Neil here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Hasbro's new Megazord figures. I don't really know what to call these toys, so we're just going to go with that. To my understanding, this is an attempt at sort of recreating a combining Megazord toy from the 90s, at least an affordable one. Instead of all being packed together, these come with 1 to 2 figures and are each priced around $15 each. So you could buy them separately if you wanted, but I have no idea why you'd want to do that. Let's start off by looking at the Zords themselves. Here I have the Sabertooth and Triceratops Zords. There's not much to them. You can tell that they're pretty cheaply made. There's some stickers, not much paint, and you can see the bolts on the other side. The paint job on the Triceratops isn't great, but it's fine. These are kids' toys, so I don't expect too much from them really. I do kind of wish the Triceratops had some actual wheels on it, or at least some sort of wheels at the bottom, because having them be molded in is kinda lame. Next we have the Pterodactyl and Mastodon Zords. Forgive me for calling it a mammoth, because that's what I'm gonna call it. The Pterodactyl kind of requires you to stretch your imagination. It's obviously the Megazord's chest piece, but it's got wings and a head. It's definitely my least favorite of the 5 Zords. The Mammoth is kinda cool though. The back half of him is kind of bare, but he's got these big stickers on the side, and his trunk and tusk are made up of a rubbery material. I wish they had put some paint or stickers on the ears, cause he's missing that extra bit of detail, but it's fine, it's fine. Finally, we have the Tyrannosaurus Rex Zord. He's packaged individually, but he's probably the coolest of the bunch, and though it's not much, has the most articulation. His legs are kinda long, but that's all part of the transformation. I'm not a big fan of the hollowness of the tail, but it's whatever really. I must really suck as a toy reviewer with how many things I'm giving a free pass. Best of all, you can open and close his mouth, which is pretty fun. But you guys don't care about that. You're here to see a Megazord. Now here he is all put together, and I've gotta say, I like this a lot more than the standalone Zords. It should be noted that when I first put this thing together, some of the pieces were really stuck and I ended up having to use a blow dryer to unstick it. Which is fine by me, I'm used to that with Hasbro's Transformers and such, but stupid kids are not going to know about that, so parents, please keep that in mind before they end up breaking their toys. Now this still looks very much like a kid's toy, but it's big and bulky, and that's what I like about it. I'm sure there's a higher quality Megazord out there somewhere, but for the price, this isn't bad. The Mammoth's head acts as a shield, and the sword fits very snugly into his other hand. His back does have some backpacking, I guess, with the tail and the T-Rex feet sticking out, but it's barely noticeable from the front, not really a problem to me. Now this here is a toy with some very limited articulation. You think the head would be able to swivel, but nope, it cannot. The arms can move a bit, like so. And the legs can swivel in a few places, but unfortunately it's unable to bend back at the knee. In any other case, I'd be kind of disappointed with the lack of articulation, but with the Megazord costume already being so bulky in the show, it doesn't really bother me. And for a size comparison, here he is next to a few other toy robots. The Megazord is not the only transformation you can do with this guy. There's another combination to it as well. Here we have a combination that kind of resembles a T-Rex manning a turret. I'm sure most people would rather display it as the Megazord, but it's a fun concept nonetheless. Overall, I quite enjoyed this toy. It is far from perfect, but I cannot deny that it's a lot of fun to take apart and put back together again. If you're a fan of Power Rangers and don't have a Megazord yet, I'd say this is well worth the money. These figures together cost around $50, but for its size and playability, I'm going to allow it. So thanks to everyone who stopped by to watch this video. It was pretty neat putting this guide together, and I hope to see you all again sometime soon. Goodbye.